What's going on, my fellow Guardians? Your man Sly here with your Thursday evening weekly update. As usual, if you want to read the entire thing yourself, head over to Bungie.net and click on News. It'll be the first story that pops up. Like always, reading is boring, so I got your back in the Spark Notes version of everything you need to know this week. First on the list is the anger about rewards in Iron Banner. The way it was supposed to work is that as soon as you reach rank 2, legendaries start to drop, and those are supposed to be the main way to start collecting Iron Banner gear. But as most of you probably noticed, not a lot of collecting was to be had. Well, it turns out there was a bug in the programming that clashed with the way legendaries were supposed to be dropped in Iron Banner and also the Crucible. They're working on it as we speak and said that a fix will be issued before the next event with detailed patch notes as it drops. Next up, Crucible bounties. They're currently addressing Crucible bounties that are either too hard to complete, simply too boring, or too repetitive. Andrew Weldon, a senior designer at Bungie, had this to say. Our goal is that most Crucible bounties can be knocked out within a handful of matches. Weeklies, of course, require more commitment and in some case extra muscle. Just like the weeklies in the rest of the game, they will continue to monitor and reevaluate Crucible bounties as data comes in. While we're on the topic of Crucible, some of you might have noticed that the questline Crucible Forged was a beast to complete. It was seriously long, lacked rewards, and a marginal experience at best. Then, if you had other characters, you had to grind it out all over again to reach the next set of Crucible bounties. Going forward, the questline will be shorter and they will give you more freedom on how it's completed. Instead of just one quest at a time, they're looking for a way to complete multiple quests all at once. And what about the rewards, you ask? Well, the recent hotfix that dropped a few days ago not only buffed the Nightfall rewards, but Crucible drops as well. So they're trying to fix both of those, the quest lines and the bounties as a whole. Now they're not fixed yet, they're trying to get everything together in one big package in the next update. So hang tight, it is coming. And speaking of hotfixed, y'all probably noticed how fast that bad boy flew in here, like a digital ninja, and you know the reason why. The Hunter's Shadow Shot. Well, as you can probably tell, the Hunter has been tamed for the time being, and while it's not a permanent fix, it is in the works for the next announcement, and that is the Trials of Osiris. If you've been waiting, then wait no more, my friend. With the Hunter back in check, Trials is set to debut on October 30th. So gear up accordingly, get everything ready. It's coming very, very soon. And the final announcement is that Hard Mode Kingsfall drops tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Get your best gear with the highest light and go slay some Taken. They just want to tell everyone that if you're going for World First, make sure you orbit as soon as you kill Oryx. If you sit around and take pictures or dance for 30 minutes, you could lose the spot. If somebody beats you into orbit, they get first place. It doesn't count unless you've beaten Oryx and your entire team has flown to orbit, so fair warning stated. And the final quick announcement is that Bungie is telling everyone not to forget about the Postmaster. If you have more than 20 items in there, it will start to push out, also known as delete, the other items in the Postmaster in the order that you receive them. This has happened to me on numerous occasions, and with the Taken King loot drop increase at an all-time high, this occurs regularly, so don't forget to check, guys. You will lose it, and there's no way to get it back. And that's all the announcements this week. Whether you're jumping into the raid here in a few hours or if you're waiting on Trials, I wish all my viewers the best of luck, because with these new weapons, these new enemies, new mechanics, and new maps, we are all going to need it. That's it for this week, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you're a first-time watcher, thanks for stopping by. Join Sly Nation, where the hardcore gamer and the filthy casual converge. The best way to get in touch with me is through Twitter, so add me at Sly Nation. I'm always checking up with my peeps. And always, if you're watching this right here, right effing now, then you, my updated friends, are the biggest group of badasses that this Guardian has ever seen. Stay Sly, guys. This is your main man, Sly. Done, gone, and out.